Hey everybody, and welcome to the daily card reading for the week. We're doing a week ahead reading, so it's going to be from Jack, A Nightmare Before Christmas. This is for the 14th through the 20th of June of 2026 for the collective. So as with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't force it to fit. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. The Mintaka Experience on Facebook. Randy Morningstar 747 on TikTok. Randy Mintaka 93 on YouTube. And for the week ahead, I'm going to do one card and see how long I go. And then if it needs more information or I end up having another card pop up, we'll go ahead and read that too. And I'll stop my reading at 3/4. I don't want too close. So we have the Ace of Candles for the week. So this is a new outlook. Getting a new image, a new perspective, a grand gesture, if you will. Can be like a grand opening of a design, a brand new opening of heart, a brand new change of pace, a fresher perspective on some metaphysical practices or your self-image. This could be a new outlook on how you appear to others, both spiritually and physically. It looks like there's going to be some form of protection, newfound isle of protection, a newfound way of life, a newfound way of living. You've found your purpose and you've been able to hold the flame, not only to others, but to yourself as well. So you've been taking your time in healing and shadow work. You've been able to release your anger a little bit better. You've been able to manage your stress a little bit more. But it does look like there's a lot of toxicity around you that you might be internalizing, or some sort of like negativity or worry that is hiding itself from you. A shadow works best in the light, so if there's no light, then there's no shadow because there's only darkness. Taking that into account. Me first mentality, me, I. Instant gratification and instant messaging sticks out. Instant responses and expecting like instant replies or nearly instant requests when you say something. This is a call to take some time to sit down alone and really dig deep within yourself and listen, gain some patience. Answers may not come as fast as you want them or as quickly as you hoped or in the manner that you have grown accustomed. So make sure that you are allowing yourself to grow and to adapt and to metamorph into something more. This is especially true for like left-handed paths or those that are of the undead or the non-living that are happening to be listening to this reading right now. Working on a new outlook on how you view demons and how you view demonology and how you view spirituality as a whole, how you view yourself because of how you appear to others, creating a disposition about a new week or a new life or a new personality that might be popping up, whether it be like within your DID system or in your spirit system or in the astral realm, or just making somebody up in your mind because of a fear of being lonely, whatever the case may be. Ewes stick out, EWEs, like I think that's like a female goat or a female sheep. The letter U, the letter E, W's, V's, M's, N's, A's, and B's, and J's stick out for different reasons, for different people. Refusing to fit the mold, non-conformity, unorthodox beliefs, and being able to think outside the box has allowed for innovativeness and has allowed for new doors to open. This is especially true by the beginning of the week. Blacks, reds, and oranges are going to be the most prominent colors for symbolism, psychology, and even magic throughout the week as well. Looks like nearing the end of the week is going to be draining you, is going to be feeling like you're overheated or exhausted or spiritually burnt out, even if you're not doing much or feeling like you're not doing much of anything at all. Taking initiation, taking initiative, gaining confidence, self-starting, lighting the fire yourself and learning a new way to do it. Learning new ideas and taking new ideas into consideration and into heart between Sunday and Tuesday. Between Wednesday and Sunday of the next week, there's going to be some form of space and darkness lesson going on. So there's a lesson about space and a lesson about darkness. It could be outer space, it could be deep space, it could be like this personal space. It could be darkness within your heart, it could be darkness, like a fear of physical darkness. It could be fear of the unknown. There's a lot of things that are going to be factoring into the week for the 14th through the 20th for the collective. Black fingernails, black cloaks, and red stick out. Like red eyes, red clothing, red skin. Not necessarily blood red, but blood red is a big part of the day or the week, it looks like. The initials R and Y stick out. I just got an intuitive question of why are you running? Sit and rest for a while. You want me to pull the first card? And then we have the Two of Potions as well. And what this means is that there's some words that remain unsaid, some words that are things that remain unseen, some physical connection that remains untouched due to feeling breadcrumbed or useless labels or taking things out of context, or bottling up and corking yourself, silencing yourself, lying by omission, refusing to open up, refusing to speak out, refusing to say what's on your mind, to avoid conflict, to avoid influencing someone's choice. It looks like a deep connection and a deep spiritual bond is in the darkness, shining their light and hoping that you are attracted to the light that they shine. So like a moth to a flame kind of a deal going on here. Medicine, fish, and candles stick out. This could be symbols for guides and gods that might come through. This could be nourishment of the soul. This could be containment factors. Jinns and fae and genies all come to mind throughout the middle of the week, especially between like Tuesday and Thursday. Gaining the upper hand, being able to parallel life jump, and being able to learn from the mistakes of others. Be aware of who you open up to. Spell jars, containers of food, and food jars and bottles of food and drink are going to be utilized. So having enough food and drink until about like Tuesday or Thursday, and then having to replenish and re-up the stash and go out for more food and go out for more drinks and go out for more of what you need. The answer you seek between Tuesday and Thursday is within the next 2 months. There's a little bit of conflicting feelings and conflict of interest going on right now. So it's just going to take a little bit longer to manifest what you're going through. Core values differ. Different belief sets, different religions or different spiritualities or different ways to get to the same goal. Different ideas of what the goal should be is also a factor within. Greens, browns, and turquoise are going to be your colors for the middle of the week. Reliability, dependability, detail-oriented practices, paying attention to detail, physical sciences and arts, like biology, chemistry, culinary arts will count as well in there. Medicine, chemistry, pharmacy, pharmaceuticals, therapists, doctors, LCSWs, dentists, all of that fun between Tuesday and Thursday for a few of us as well, especially for those that have an appointment between now and the 2nd of June between 1 a.m. and 2 p.m. Looks like the vast majority of what's going on and what's appearing in front of you is going to be happening within the first hour of waking up and the last 2 hours of being awake. And then we have the Three of Presents reversed. And what this means is you don't need a third party. You are overworking somebody or overworking yourself. You're asking too many questions that don't pertain to you. You're being heavily reliant and overly codependent on certain people or certain guides. Find someone new, find someone else. Do something differently. Don't just over rely on the same person. There seems to be a lack of cooperation or refusing to cooperate, refusing to be in the same physical space as somebody else. Avoiding warning or refusing to heed a warning from somebody because of childish antics, like you believe they'll change or you just don't want to hear it or you've heard it all before or you don't see how that's possible, all kind of mentality going on. It looks like there's going to be some form of needing to do it yourself, but also a fact that you're averting change or avoiding change. You don't want to put the effort in to manifest your desires. Burnt siennas, whites, and bone white stick out like a, so like snowflake white to bone white stick out. Bones, gifts, and wheelbarrows are all going to be significant and important on the last 3 days. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, before 3 p.m. Not being able to sleep or not being able to turn your mind off and not being able to feel like you're fully nourished and fully yourself at times throughout the week due to high stress. Feeling like the walls and the ceilings are tumbling down on top of you and like feeling like you're losing control. Overbearing parents, helicopter parents, not learning from your mistake, learning from other people's mistakes, Learning your lesson so your child doesn't have to, kind of a deal. Destruction and chaos and imbalance of synergy stick out. Destruction, dismantling, I don't have any siblings, I don't have any sisters, I don't have any brother, you're not family anymore, we're no longer brothers, kind of a thing going on as well. Or where it's not, we're not going to be able to cooperate this life. Or it's one of those things where it's like, not unless there's a third party present, or not unless the third party is removed. You don't need somebody else to tell you when you could just go to the source for the information. That's what I'm getting though, for the 14th through the 20th of June of 2026. So I was with these ticket residency. If it doesn't, thanks for joining.